He is big chillin'.
My man is relaxed. He's not worried.
You know what? He's got to be chilling, feeling good in winner's quarters, right? Where at the beginning of this game, Autos was struggling a little bit. Like, it wasn't to the point where he wasn't like making it out of pools with any consistently. But this is some of the furthest we've seen him make it in these brackets.
Yeah, and you know, for a while he's been entering, and he hadn't been entering. He's been going to EX Dojo for a lot, but like work schedule has kept him away from playing at tournaments. Now he's come back finally. He's able to go to more events, get stuff done, and now here he is in winner's quarters, pulling out the Cloud. We saw him play with the Shoto, with the Ryu earlier.
Much of the Ryu.
And win against Burr. That's a really good win.
Yeah, very, very good win.
And now he's
that was just to make it out of pools.
Yeah.
And he had to win one more after that to make it here to Eclipse, who a very good friend of Autos's, in fact.
His run.
Yeah, a long run. And we'll see if the run can continue going up against Eclipse here, who's having trouble finding this first stock.
And this Cloud, definitely not new to Autos either. He played a little bit of it at the end of Smash 4, as well as had a lot of faith in Cloud at the start of this game as well, when Ryu was still a little bit shaky.
Cloud's still considered by many to be a shaky character, but there's still a lot of reliability in that kill now that he's been buffed. But Greninja has definitely been one of the patron saints of reliable kills in this game.
Ooh. Oh, man. Autos was able to avoid too much damage on that invincibility, sitting at 31.
Ooh, Eclipse called out the stoppage on the cross slash. Again, you can tell that these two have played each other quite a few times.
Definitely. He's almost got that limit too, and that's not necessarily where he wants it. Okay, great. He's able to use that air dodge so that he doesn't burn the limit.
Dead.
Yeah, and that's a kill for getting greedy with that counter. Sitting at 74, though. Autos ain't healthy. The parry, but he's not ready for the splash hitbox.
Gotta be ready for that. Now he's just going for some big reads to try to take this stock. Oh, yeah, landing there, not going to be safe when you got that climb hazard ready.
Yeah, not when that nair hits so high up. Oh, but that
Speaking
up
of
hitting really high up.
Yeah. Going up and up and up.
Like a pogo stick. He's got no jump. He's got...
Okay. He's got some hope in hand. He's got a handful of hope. It's still, I mean, down to one full stock against Greninja, definitely not ideal, man. But you know, again, Cloud has gotten a little bit more of that reliable kill power, and if you have that limit, right, this just takes one instance of finding Greninja at the ledge. I can't believe that down smash didn't kill.
I can't believe he didn't go for limit cross slash there to punish the.
He's about to run out
on stage.
He's got to use that limit now. Yeah, just ran out of time.
Here we go. It's really feeling like a Smash 4 Cloud for a moment there, the way he was utilizing those limit buffs to force shield and then got some grabs. The grab that did not get buffed, by the way.
Yeah, no, did not get buffed.
God bless. I don't think that's a buff that the character needs.
I don't think so either, man.
Oh.
Here we go, Eclipse taking his time to get back on stage. Another Shadow Sneak is going to be able to do it despite some phenomenal DI from Autos. That move's just really strong.
It is very strong. Autos was sitting at a pretty high percent. A lot of rage on Eclipse as well.
It is not 40 base power in this game.
No, it is not.
Also not a fast move, unlike Pokemon.
Definitely not a fast move either. That's okay. It's still a sneaky move.
Oh, man, am I thirsty.
Yeah.
It looked like Autos made a face at me. It looks like he heard me, even though I know he can't.
It's literally impossible.
Going to the Ryu, and I think he picked Battlefield?
Battlefield is a stage that he kind of picked last time with Ryu, so yeah. It's a stage that he enjoys.
Go back there. I mean, like you were saying, you get some nice kill confirms as Ryu on this stage.
Being able to utilize those platforms, you get more opportunities to set up that up air Shoryu. It's definitely nice.
This is definitely going to exacerbate that need for Eclipse to be really, really patient, though, where, you know, there's a little bit of that with Cloud, right? You can't just hold forward to him, otherwise he's going to get to kind of control where the threat zones are. But especially here against Ryu, he is just a... There is a big red circle around him, and you're in danger if you enter that.
And you can't effectively just run away from Ryu, because that Shakunetsu is a very potent tool. Now,
commands a lot of space.
I know in 4, you could crouch walk under it.
As Greninja?
Yep.
Oh, got him before the counter came out. Ooh, and that cross-up's not going to be safe again, like you're saying, Shakunetsu so much. I mean, that's the thing, is that compared to a regular Hadouken, that thing will push you off stage as opposed to just doing some damage. It looks like he missed the Shakunetsu input that time. Getting the Tatsu in the other direction, but definitely has the Greninja in kill percents right now. Eclipse not able to capitalize on the whiffed focus attack. Got to be careful if you're Autos right there, yeah.
Well, the fact that Eclipse was able to kill off of that too, not a lot of characters as well as players would have been able to find that punish. And that Tatsu definitely would have killed if that was on stage too. There was just not enough runway for him to get it done.
And the reason you see Eclipse surviving there is because of the lack of rage for Autos. You just see Greninja has a pretty good roll distance, so he's actually able to get away from some of these just places where a lot of other characters will be trapped in the shield. Still barely alive with a really well-timed tech, but Autos is able to just DP out of shield as God intended.
Staying away from any of that landing option shenanigan. Oh, again.
Oh, that's dangerous for Eclipse. That high recovery is not normally recommended now.
What, the bounce down? That was an interesting option. An interesting way to deal with your opponent's projectile pressure.
It might be that after he did that counter, he kind of looked at Autos and thought, maybe he's ready for me to come towards him with the counter, so he just wanted to kind of do his best to abort it. Oh, there you go, that slow Shakunetsu. Again, you see just how much space this thing controls, right? And it's not the easiest thing in the world to punish either.
If you want flashy combos as a Shoto, you pick Ken. If you want to play Nooch, you pick Ryu for that Shakunetsu.
I just love how hard you hit Nooch in that sense. If you want to play Nooch,
you want to pull out that half circle.
Not a forced Tatsu. I really thought that Autos had his jump taken away there, but still holding on to it. And that Shakunetsu also setting up on the platform ultimately gets him the Shoryu, but not the stock. This one should, though.
That one will do it. Yeah, Battlefield saved Eclipse once, but not twice.
Said you've called in too many favors, Froggy. And now 36%, possibly climbing here on these platforms. Again, we've seen just how well Ryu commands the space here on Battlefield. 69% and more.
So much momentum. Eclipse keeps trying to jump in on us to really find this KO, and every time he fails, it's a lot of percent. There we go, down tilt forward air. That was like DI hard in on the down tilt.
Yeah, and then trying to combo DI a little bit too late afterwards. Definitely led to his demise there, but 93% will Eclipse be able to bring this back. Obviously, it's going to be hard for him to get a lot of those big combos started on Battlefield, but if he does, he's got really good places to kind of launch pad and extend with those up airs.
Okay, buy some space with that Shoryuken. Or the Shuriken,
Oh,
rather.
down air! He misses the input!
Yeah, that could have been a big option for Autos, but the forward air will get it out of disadvantage.
Choo-choo, big foot coming through. Ryu able to send it to game. You okay?
You're definitely conducting this game.
Yeah.
Bringing it to a game 3 now.
All aboard the Toller Express.
Oh, no.
Got hot fireballs.
Really? Yeah, we're blessed that the character with the big feet that kicks you in this game is Ryu, so we don't have people asking for his feet pics on Twitter.
3, 2, 1. Game 3, Town and City. I really like to see some gameplay right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're looking at it. It's
and certainly like to see the stage.
We're playing on Town and City.
Picked by Eclipse.
Yeah, so we're seeing the high ceiling of Town and City coming through, so we don't have to deal with this early KOs on Shoryu. We even saw, like, on Battlefield with a slightly higher ceiling that we were living Shoryus at pretty high percent.
At like about 100, yeah.
Yeah. We also have closer side blast tunes, which Ryu doesn't take as much.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, he can combo off that.
It's just the fact that he used that up air to hit in front of him specifically. He did not care about hitting above, but the fact that it was in front of him to make sure that he caught Eclipse in case he drifted any amount in, and he did. And now the Tatsu, it will kill off the top.
He didn't DI away. Didn't DI hard enough away.
Now we see that is That's not an insignificant lead for Autos now. 112 as a showdown. I mean, this is still like a nair to forwarder away. Or
he canceled the down smash into the Shoryu. He got punished for it with that.
Forgot about that being a thing.
Yeah, I did too for a moment, and Eclipse did not. He held strong. He's like, all right, I'm waiting for the cheese.
Oh, what great spacing on that forwarder. Autos has not been getting hit by any of those backers, though. Again, these two have played each other before. And I'd be surprised if Autos got hit by any of that cheese unless he was in a really, like, panic situation.
And that's what I was talking about before in his set against Burr. He can up tilt and then strong jab, and that puts a lot of shield pressure on. He can hit confirm basically into the kill or continue with shield pressure afterwards.
Ow. 2 straight small water shurikens. Eclipse doesn't really care about that shield pressure right now. I mean, as Greninja, you don't generally want to be shielding too much in general. He goes double sword action. My man out here looking like Zoro.
That was so good to pressure the focus. Because what else can Autos do? He's not going to swing there.
Oh, Eclipse is swinging.
He definitely went for that double sword action. Zoro is here.
Oh, he is still alive. We've seen Autos get a lot off of just like a couple of hits and then people fading back into the stage, specifically against Burr. Like you were talking about earlier, got a lot of kills on him air dodging back into the stage, but it's movement back to center stage that he catches in general. It's not just the air dodges.
Okay, there we go. He's catching the forwarder. Finally, we see a hit connect after this very careful neutral. Again, though, catches Autos at the ledge. Okay, tried to intercept with the water box, but wasn't there fast enough. Gets the parry into the down tilt. Forwarder cleans it up for Eclipse. The Ryu came through game 2, and we definitely saw the patience and the willingness, the resolve of Autos coming through. Multiple times where he's had to make comebacks with this Ryu, and he's made it happen. But this last game just was not enough. Eclipse was in the driver's seat for too long.
Definitely control a lot, especially in that game 3 where he had a lot of stage to work with, was able to make sure that he was in control of the pace of the game. So, moving on to winter semis, as we've seen Eclipse do quite a few times these past few weeks. You know, he hit a slump, you know, in like December, January. Now that we are in February, Eclipse is popping off at